Good morning.
Good morning. He's back.
I am back. Yeah, I'm still not present, but I'm here.
It's good to have you back, though. How was the trip?
It was wonderful. Yeah, very beautiful, very primitive.
Sure.
Yeah, it was really wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive right into this week's edition of the Weekend Roundup. Want to go ahead and start?
Sure. We have the 40 Days for Life prayer vigil, and the day that we've adopted here at Incarnate Word Parish is Saturday, October 2nd from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Planned Parenthood down off of Forest Park Parkway. And this is a nationwide effort, grassroots. I think there's been like over 40 abortion clinics that have closed down in the process of, It's just peaceful prayer, witness. You're not arguing with people. You're not yelling at them. You're just being present to pray for the women and children who are in danger and for hearts to be changed. So we usually try to stop by for at least part of that day. And it's a really powerful moment just to pray. Yeah, so really invite you, if you can, to sign up. And if you're nervous about it, get a friend, sign up together. We even have families that go down there with their kids just to pray.
Yeah, just a wonderful, prayerful event.
And the Pro-Life Committee will be in the vestibule after Masses this weekend to help with sign-ups if you have questions or want to sign up for a time slot.
Yeah. Next item on the agenda is the Parish Pictorial Directory. This coming Monday is last call for submitting a photo of your family, whether it's a hard copy or a digital copy. Make sure you do that by Monday if you haven't done so already, or if you haven't gotten your picture taken itself. We need at least the names of everyone in the picture as well. So if it's a digital copy, please also include the names of everybody, or if it's a hard copy, maybe write them on the back. You'll get the hard copies back to you, but yeah, Monday is last call for that. And remember, portrait mode, not landscape. So something vertical that we can use for the pictorial directory would be great.
Isn't that like the power play dance at the Blues?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hockey camp opens up in like a week, so
that's exciting.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Let's see here. Knights of Columbus Soccer Challenge will be Tuesday, September 21st on our soccer field at 6:15 p.m. And the ages are limited to 9 to 14 years old. So Father Schneider and I will not be partaking in this challenge.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Sick of winning, you know.
Yes, I mean, it's mainly the reason. It's not because I'm bad at soccer at all. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Let's see, the weekly winners draw is coming back. The CPTO annual fundraiser for school activities raises money for improvements for everything from supplies, Catholic Schools Week activities, to video conferencing, the book fair, all kinds of different things. Tickets are $25 each, and each ticket enters you into 39 different weekly drawings. That's a lot of chances to win.
It is.
Probably better odds than the lottery.
Oh, very much.
Significantly better odds than the lottery. So the first Monday of each month, the winner receives $250, and all the other Mondays, the winner receives $75. Mm-hmm. So buy a ticket. They're eligible to be redrawn again throughout the entire year. So put $25 in. You never know.
I've been doing it for 4 years, and I've never won.
Really?
But I'm sure I'm the only one that hasn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because winning is so common.
Yeah. But I've always, every year, I invite parishioners to buy a ticket and put my name on it.
So, that'd be great. You can do that for me as well.
Yeah, exactly. So once again, I'll make that offer that if you want to, you can do that.
Yeah. Also available for me if you want.
Wordstock is coming up a week from tomorrow, September 25th, and it'll be right after the 5 p.m. Mass out on our field. And that's just super fun. I think this is our third year doing it. Family-friendly celebration with local parish musicians. And the Knights of Columbus are providing free barbecue and sides for you. So you just bring a lawn chair, bring a fun attitude, something to drink, and a few dollars if you want to get something from the dessert food truck that'll be here on site.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a good time. We also have Trunk or Treat coming up in a little over a month. It's the end of October. That's a little over a month away. That's a scary proposition.
Yeah, it is.
Trunk or Treat will be in the upper parking lot. So we're looking for a volunteer to shadow this year's organizer so that you might be able to take it over next year and continue this awesome tradition. But be looking for announcements for Trunk or Treat coming up in the next couple weeks.
Yes, and I don't think we can emphasize enough that the coordinator who's taking care of it this year has been doing it for a while. This is their last year, and it really needs to be a peer-led event. So
Yes.
Father Schneier and I are not taking it
No.
over. The office is not taking it over. So if we don't have someone that kind of picks up the torch and runs with it, well, we don't really have trunk or treat
We
anymore.
don't.
Yeah. So not to give too much tough love, but that's just the way it'll be. So anyway, it's kind of reaching critical mass because we're only a month out.
Sure.
So keep that in mind. Baptisms, I did not do these baptisms. Did you do these?
I did not do these baptisms either.
Okay.
I believe that was Deacon Ron, and we had a visiting priest come in and do those.
Yes.
So
Okay.
'cause he was out of town last week.
That's right, I was. So congratulations, Max Lopez, son of Miguel and Laura, and Ryan Fryman, son of Jared and Julie.
Yeah, and congratulations to them. We also pray for the repose of the souls of Richard Riddell, Bob Concannon, the husband of the late Betty Concannon, and Kelly Beckerly. For all them and for the consolation of their families, we pray for them during this very difficult time for them.
Yeah, and I'll be having a memorial mass for Ana Lafata tomorrow.
Yep.
So we remember her and her family as well. So a lot of tough times for families right now. So
we've had a lot of funerals
yeah,
recently.
keep them in your prayers.
Yeah.
All right, this weekend.
This weekend.
So Jesus, and not just Jesus, but the first reading talks about in wisdom, basically people getting jealous or being threatened by the just man and saying, instead of saying, hey, what can we learn from this guy? Of course, Jesus, but like the righteous man, instead of saying, what can we learn? Let's just get rid of him. And St. James talks about kind of greed or envy being the root of so many evils. And then Jesus has to confront the apostles because they're arguing which one of them is the greatest. So kind of a theme there of maybe a lack of self-reflection or wanting to get rid of the things and people that unsettle us rather than saying, what might I have to change? So I'm trying to kind of sift through that because there's a lot of goodness, but it certainly all resonates. Like we all know that feeling of when someone says something and we know they're right, but instead of saying, you know what, I need to change, we kind of want to go on the attack and say, well, you're a loser or you're terrible or whatever. That kind of bad inclination we all have.
I'm kind of going similarly along those lines. I'm just going with an idea that a friend of mine we had kind of talked about a while ago. This idea of kind of being really too comfortable with how we are. So going back to that first reading, how really the reason that the wicked people were going after the just man was because he was obnoxious to them, was that he called them out. That's literally the words that the author of the Book of Wisdom attributes to this. And just kind of this idea that, when we have all of our earthly needs met, God seemingly only takes from us. And that's kind of how these wicked people feel, that this just man wants to take something away from them. And when we're too comfortable in our faith, it seems that God only takes away from us. Whether it's, taking away our time that we could, use playing golf on the weekends to go to mass or whatever that might be. We have to realize that God does not take from us. He actually gives in infinite abundance. So that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about this weekend.
And I think I'm just sort of, trying to tie things together in a sensible way. But I like that. That's really good.
Sure.
And and it's something with the spiritual life we never can forget is like if we're not constantly growing and converting, like conversion is not a one-time thing, it's an ongoing process. But if there's not every day you wake up and realize I need to grow in this way, or I need to die to myself, or let go of some part of possessions or something, worldliness, then we're sliding backwards.
Yeah.
So I think that's tying in with your comfort is we almost like to have things squared away, like, okay, I'm good. But in the spiritual life and discipleship, you're never done. And you got to keep growing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So hopefully we will be those, help be those just man, that kind of is obnoxious.
Hopefully.
We're good at being obnoxious. But hopefully
some better than others.
Yeah.
But,
hopefully to the point of helping you
Definitely
grow rather
not me.
than you like tossing us off the roof or whatever they do to righteous people that.
Yeah, or stoning us. That would
that would be unfortunate.
Please don't do that. So anyway, hope to see you at Mass this weekend. To see you and your families. Enjoy the nice weather. Should be a good weekend.
Yes.
And hope to see you around soon.
All right. God bless.
God bless.